Good afternoon from Universal Orlando Resort. Today I'm back here because a brand new store has opened and we are going to go check it out. Also, I've been hearing all this stuff online about this cookie over at Islands of Adventure. We have to go check that out and see if that tastes, is it any good? And also we have to go check and see if walls are up by the fountain in Islands of Adventure. So let's go do it. Let's go have some fun. So come on and join me. First thing we're gonna do this morning is go into the Nintendo store because apparently there's some new merchandise in here. So this is pretty cool. They now have different color Yoshi shirts. They have the blue Yoshi, green, yellow, and purple. Let me show you those real quick. The price tag on this one though is $35. Here is the green one here, and then here is the yellow and the purple one. I really like the purple one a lot. That is really neat. Oh, there's also a pink one back here. I didn't know they had that. Very cool, very nice. Also the little plushies here too, so you can identify those. Pretty sweet. Here is a new Spirit jersey. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. This is amazing. This is so cool. Is there anything on the front here? Oh yeah, just a little bit. Not a lot, but very cool. I like this a lot. So price tag on that is $85. Also, there is a brand new cup up here too, which is awesome. It has the Mount Beanpole little topper there on top. I love that. Let's see how much this is actually. It is $40 for this. Not bad at all. And then over here, there is a brand new little satchel bag, or what do you call them? Oh my goodness, I am totally waist bag. That's what it says, waist bag. There, it is $45. This is so awesome. I don't know why the actual name of these things are escaping me right now. I do not know why that was escaping me, but it's a fanny pack. A fanny pack. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that was escaping me. But anyway, let's head into Universal itself now. We do have to talk about Fast and Furious, but we will talk about that in a little bit. We're not going to zoom in yet, but you might be able to see it from here. We'll get to it in just a minute. All right, into Studios Florida we go. It looks like it's not that busy today, so that's a plus. Well, I spoke too soon. The park is a little busier than I thought. It took a little longer to get in than I anticipated, but that is okay. It's still not that busy. So let's head down Hollywood Boulevard here and check out the brand new tribute store. All right, here we go. We are here at Steven Spielberg Summer Blockbusters featuring Disclosure Day. Now, this is going to be awesome. There's going to be all kinds of stuff dedicated to Steven Spielberg in here. Let's go in here and check this out. All right, here we go. Steven Spielberg Blockbusters featuring Disclosure Day. This is going to be awesome. Here are these walls here. This is like a tribute to him. All the things for Jaws, some of the storyboards, some of the script notes, everything like that are in here. Showing the Jaws 1975. It's so awesome. Also, there are some pieces in here from the tribute stores, like this stuff right here. And there's actually also some movie props here. Mandible, 1975. And then here is the script. This is awesome. So cool. This is worth it right here, right? Definitely worth it. And then some actual script pages there too. Remember that Jaws sipper everyone wanted? Yep, there's one right there. Here's a Lego set. That's awesome. Oh man, look at this from E.T. That's so cool. The coffee can transmitter. That's awesome. Original prop from the film. And then this one too. The Speak and Spell. That is amazing, guys. Wow. And just showing you some of the E.T. products, which this looks like one of the originals. It still has the Toys R Us sticker on it for $9.99, which is incredible, actually. And this hat's here, which some of the stuff you can get in the park. I'm not sure if you can still get this one in the park, that Loungefly, but still cool. Take a look at this. This is the original animatronic hand from E.T. That's so cool. 1982. Kind of see here the inner workings of how this worked down here, which is incredible. Index finger, ring finger. And that's cool. I guess they would pull this lever there to make it move, but pretty awesome. Okay, this is amazing. So the bikes up here are the original film props from the film E.T. That is incredible, guys. Wow. So cool. 1982, as I keep saying. Scrambler bike, all that stuff there. This is amazing. And now we are coming to the Jurassic Park room. Of course, 1993, the original, but we have some props in here. Because we've seen this before in the tribute stores. But this is cool, like an original park map, which I think we saw that in the tribute store before. And then it's the original film prop brochure, which I don't remember seeing it. Maybe it's just sitting in the ground or something like that. And then, but these dinosaur eggs are also the original film props from 1993. And then this is John Hammond's actual cane prop from the film. I don't know if you can really see the mosquito in there or not from right here, but that's incredible. I'm getting the feels right now. I like how all this is set up with all the storyboards, everything like that, original concept art, the film synopsis, stuff like that. It's so incredible. This is awesome. Dr. Sattler's original costume, worn by Laura Dern in the 93 film. So cool, man. I love this so much. Getting into some of the Lost World stuff, we had the compies. This is the original maquette for it. You remember there at the beginning of the film attacking the little girl on the beach. That is awesome. This is Jeff Goldblum's outfit. Ian Malcolm from The Lost World. That's film number 2. So cool, man. I love this. Of course, talking about The Lost World in 97. A lot of people do not like it. It's okay to me. It's not the best. It's not the original, but it's still okay. Some of the concept art from that, and then concept drawings towards the end. Remember, they had to build it, or they wanted to build it in San Diego. Pretty cool. Here's something that no one else may get excited about, but I am. This is the original clapperboard, or the slate, for The Lost World and for Jurassic Park. Look at that, the originals. I mean, it doesn't get much cooler than that, especially to a film nerd like myself. My goodness, this store, Universal, has killed it again. Okay, coming in here for Disclosure Day, which is the next film, comes out on June 12th, which is going to be awesome. All will be disclosed. That is incredible. Okay, so we're going to get in more of this stuff. It looks like some props from Disclosure Day over here. Yeah. Backpack here. I guess this will make sense to me in a couple of weeks when I go see the movie. So look out for that review. Look at this poster. It's so cool. I love this. I cannot wait for this movie. There's also a little photo op here. We're going to take this and check this out in just a second. The next room has stuff about Disclosure Day. Steven Spielberg talking about the film. Big Disclosure Day room here. But this photo op that I was telling you about, let's look at this. You center your face here. Let's do it. Oh, that is creepy. All right, and then you can scan the QR code here and get the image. Oh, you got to do all this stuff to view the image. That was pretty awesome. I'll center the photo here. Let's try one with the camera. That's creepy. All right, it's processing here. Let's get that other QR code. Of course, Emily Blunt is playing the lead. Here is her dress that she wears in the trailer that we've all seen. Although it looks kind of red here and pinkish here. So color grading, it can be done. Well, I don't know. This looks like the jacket worn by Josh O'Connor, which he was in Wake Up Dead Man, the new Knives Out, and he was amazing in that. But I am excited about this film. I cannot wait. Okay, let's go into this last room here. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, so it looks like we just have a bunch of merchandise in here, and that's about it. Some cool stuff, obviously, all to do with Steven Spielberg, Jaws, Jurassic Park, all that great stuff. Pretty amazing. I don't know if this is new or not, but I love this frame. That's pretty sweet. So the store is very cool. You guys know how much I love this kind of stuff. I love Steven Spielberg. He's one of my favorite directors of all time. And I think they nailed it with this. They always do when it comes to anything that is nostalgic or whatever. Universal always kills it. This store is A+. Now, I wish we could have gotten that T-Rex transferred over here to be in this store, because that would just add to it, because we all love the T-Rex, right? But awesome store, great time in there. Universal always does a great job. So this will be out throughout the summer, I believe. Anyway, it's time to head to Islands of Adventure. We got to try a brand new snack over there, a cookie I've been hearing about. And then we got to check on the mystical fountain or mythical fountain and see if he's behind walls. I totally missed this the first time, but Joey told me, I completely forgot that Joey had this as a kid. And I played with it too whenever we were growing up. This is amazing. Little Jurassic Park, little egg. The egg would break open. That egg was around for years around our house when we were growing up. That's crazy to think about. Wow. So cool. And also love this, the official tour guide button. Come on. Okay, now it is time to head over to Islands of Adventure and check that cookie out and check on the walls. Then honestly probably get out of here after that because it is so hot. Also, I just got to preview Rock and Roller Coaster featuring the Muppets earlier this morning. I have filmed a video. I cannot release it until May 20th. So we will see what happens if I'm actually going to do it, because I think I might want to go back and refilm it again. But we'll see. But it has been experienced. It was a lot of fun. Muppets were a great addition to Rock and Roller Coaster. Fight me on that one. I love the Muppets, and I thought it was really great. All right, we have made it over to Islands of Adventure. Let's go inside, and we're going to head to Cafe 4 first. The adventure begins, and it's a new day here at Islands of Adventure, because if there are walls up around the mythical fountain, well, it's just completely different now, right? But we are starting out at Marvel Superhero Island first. Well, I found the crowds. They are here at Islands of Adventure, but we're going to go into Cafe 4. Look how busy it is. It's pretty busy over here. Let's go in here and get that cookie. So this is interesting. I don't know if it's because of the day or whatever, but there are no mobile ordering stations here on any table. There are also no tables available, so that could be a thing. But we're going to get this regardless. We just have to wait in this line. Okay, here we go. All the rage, the s'mores cookie. With my discount, it was $5.29. Originally like $6.29, somewhere around that. So not bad at all. Remember, you can use discounts here at Universal. All right, so let's try this thing out here. Everyone online has been raving about it. I'm going to cut it open. The first thing I've noticed about this thing is that you can't cut it. It's too difficult to cut. And it looks burnt on top. So we'll judge it accordingly, though. We won't. Presentation, it already does not get a 10. But we will see. As we cut this open, it's really hard to cut open. It has destroyed my fork. In the words of Stanley from The Office, of course. So the silverware isn't tough enough to tear through this. Now, I could just be being judgmental. Here we go. Here's what's on the inside here. All right. This is really good, but a 10 out of 10, no. It has a lot of flavor to it. Obviously, it's s'mores flavor. But to give this a 10 out of 10, let me try it with a marshmallow here. Let's see if it helps it any. No. It definitely does not help it. It's chocolate, I promise. I mean, it's good, but to say this is better than a Gideon's cookie or a Summer House cookie, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to strongly disagree with the online community. Here's the inside of it here. Maybe we got to go a little bit deeper, but man, so far this is not better than a Gideon's or a Summer House cookie. I'm sorry. All right. So after eating a little bit more of that cookie, it is really good. But is it the best theme park cookie or the best cookie I've ever tasted in my life? No, absolutely not. I'm more of a Summer House kind of guy, even over Gideon's. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10 though. The crunchiness, actually I take that back. I'll just give it a 7 out of 10 because the crunchiness on the cookie, and then the fact that my fork broke trying to cut it open with a knife. Like I just had the fork in there to stab it and it broke. All right, we are here in the Lost Continent. No updates to this. It all looks exactly the same. But let's go back to the fountain. All right, we have made it back here to the All Hallows Eve Boutique, old location, and the mythical fountain. And construction walls are up. So you would never know that he was behind this. If you had never visited before, you would never know. Just 2 days ago, he was on the other side of this. We said goodbye to him 2 days ago. But this is sad. You kind of see back here where we were hanging out there and stuff. The All Hallows Eve Boutique has walls in front of it officially now too. And then what's left here is the freestyle machine there. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. Please pardon our dust. Goodbye, fountain. We'll see you next time. All right, I've made it back out here to City Walk, and I wanted to zoom in on the Fast and Furious coaster really quick and show you guys we have vertical action going on here. Look at that. That is awesome. Just little pieces here and there as we're starting to see more of the structure built up. That is incredible. I cannot wait for this coaster to open. Like I said, I think it's going to be amazing because Intamin is building it piece by piece. We're going to take you along the way. So, okay, guys, that's going to do it for me today from Universal Orlando. Checking out the Disclosure Day Steven Spielberg tribute store, which I guess not a tribute store, but it is a tribute store dedicated to him or whatever. Went in there, filmed it for you guys. There's a lot of stuff coming up for you guys that you're really going to like. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure you are ready to go because these videos are going to be coming pretty quickly. A lot of more us kind of vlogs, getting back into some of the everyday kind of things. And I'm excited about that. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of the new tribute store, of the cookie, of the walls going up for the fountain. I'm getting out of here. It's Saturday. It's crowded. It's hot. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. And remember, the road goes ever on. I will see you in the parks.